Okay, so now, where we're at right now is the stock market's just set to crash. It's really set to crash. And all of the lies about the recession being over is pure BS. The unemployment is getting worse and worse. Everyone I talk to from everywhere says things are getting slower and slower. It's obvious. And we have great prophets like Sarkar of Ananda Marga saying things like, capitalism is going to go out like a firecracker. It's going to fall flat. And I guess I could, but what I'm saying is we're going to experience some heavy stuff soon. And it's important. I've talked to some of my friends for years about this. And I just went and visited with a friend. There's nothing in her pantry. I've told her for years, you should have several months of food, and you should have food to feed the children in your neighborhood. Okay? You should have extra food, because the supply lines are going to get disrupted. There's just no way it can all happen smoothly. Okay? It's just not going to be smooth. And everyone needs to have extra food, extra medicine, anything you need. And you're not afraid the way other people are, because you are now a source of abundance. You're not another hand. I've talked about this with people, and they don't believe it. But believe it, okay? Be prepared. Boy Scott motto. Be prepared. Have the extra food. Have it in rat-proof containers, okay? Food that can last a long time. There's foods like this, you know. You can have wheat. You can sprout it. You don't even need to cook it. And it lasts years and years. There's foods like this, and you can study it, and everyone needs to be prepared. We can put down the Mormon Church for this reason and that. Oh, we can do it. But they, for 100 years, 150 years, have always had 1 year of food in their homes. This is natural wisdom. This isn't, funny for this group, rocket science, okay? So, preparing, there is a spiritual preparation. I want to get very personal now. This gets into the unbelievable. I'm not asking you to believe it. Disbelieve it. Just let it touch your heart. When I was in the, I would guess the 80s, I read the book Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramhansa Yogananda. It is, when you go downstairs and you walk through, it's the face of Paramhansa Yogananda is looking at you. In the middle, Paramhansa Yogananda was one of the most important people to bring Eastern philosophy to the West. I read that book, and this current went through me. I went, what is this book? It was so familiar to me. It was so familiar. What is with this book? So I looked, I said, well, did I write this book? That was the feeling. Did I write this book? So I looked, when did he live and die? Well, he died just a few months before I would have been conceived. I thought, could it be? I couldn't, what's this feeling? What's going on with this? So a friend of mine took me to have an interview with a channeled being. There's a woman who basically allowed someone else to speak through her. And I went, and it was real. She really did, another person really did come. The person who came was named Li Chang, some kind of Chinese spirit personality. And this is not easy for me to do. Just 2 weeks ago, there was a second disclosure disclosure type, as all of you know. Some ex-military people came out on September 27th, YouTube folks, September 27th. Man's name's Robert Hartley? I'm sorry, but that link is here. The main person behind this most recent Hi.
Oh my God, it's so hot in here.
Have a seat. Okay, so anyway, at the end of this press conference where the military people are talking about UFOs and stuff like that, one of the people who presenting, one of the military fellows, he basically says, I don't care if anyone thinks I'm crazy. I'm an older guy now, and I really don't care. I'm going to tell the truth as I know it, and that's my attitude. Well, I'm to that stage now. I'm 57, so the things I'm about to say to you, just feel it in your hearts. Don't carry away a belief system. I'm telling you how I came to see SETI and what's going on with me and Stephen. So, the channeled entity. Okay, so now I'm speaking with someone who's using someone else's body. Okay, I want to know my past life. I really want to know what's up with this book. But I say, who was I in my past life? I think she needs something. Maybe this would be good. You good? Okay. You sure? Yeah.
All right, that's enough. Thanks.
Okay. So this entity says, well, you were a very strong leader in India. You walked as Gandhi, my friend. So I say, well, what about Yogananda? Because I can't understand this. She says, oh, well, you and Yogananda were good friends. I'm like, okay. So, research, turn over more stones. Ends up, Yogananda visited Gandhi in 1935, went to his ashram, visited for 3 days. She says they were good friends, which means maybe they corresponded. Whatever, when he was killed in 48, Yogananda brought some of his ashes to Los Angeles. Yogananda did a lot to promote Gandhi as a big deal. They were close. And so I believed, okay, I had to believe it. Like, okay, maybe it's true. I had 3 other channeled entities confirm that